The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Good news, everybody. On Monday, The Voice is making its return to our screens. We caught up with Adam Lambert yesterday.
Yes.
But one of the other superstar, brand new international coaches joining the panel is none other than LeAnn Rimes, who we've had on hold for ages.
Sorry,
technical
LeAnn.
difficulties. LeAnn, hello.
I'm falling asleep over here, you guys.
We are so sorry. Oh my God, LeAnn, I'm so excited to talk to you because this is the thing, and I want your opinion on this, right? So we all know I can't fight the moonlight from Coyote Ugly.
Yes, of course.
Do you feel out of the worldwide audience that Australians have a closer affiliation to that movie because Adam Garcia was in it? So because wewhen it came out, it felt like we're
maybe.
represented.
We're a part of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I love Adam, by the way. He's so kind. I haven't seen him in a long time. I've talked to him over Instagram a couple times, but he's so talented, such a talented guy. You guys were well represented in that movie.
And that's why when we hear "Can't Fight the Moonlight," it sort of feels like it's part of the It's anthem, Sean. We will not fight the moonlight here in Australia.
It
We will
stokes
not.
our national pride, LeAnn.
I love it. I love it.
Hey, LeAnn, I wanted to know, being on The Voice this year, Kate Miller-Heidke and also Guy Sebastian, did you know of them before?
Yeah, no, I knew of them. I've never met them before, but yeah, I knew of them as artists, of course, and so it was really fun to. It's really fun to get to work with everybody. I've never worked with Adam before, although we've met in passing. And when I got the job, I called Guy and I was like, "What have I got myself into?" And that was my first question. And he's like, "Oh, you'll be fine. It'll be so easy." And we all had a great time. It was nice to just enjoy going to work every day, and everybody got along great, and there's no drama. A little bit of drama every once in a while when we fight for artists, but other than that, we were all really good friends.
When you see LeAnn Rimes, and we've all seen her done up, and she looks amazing, and you sort of encapsulate Hollywood, but in reality, are you just like a jeans and boots girl, and like you'd meet you down at the pub? And you're sort of no frills? Oh,
absolutely.
I thought so.
I'm a sweat. I'm sweats and bare feet. Yeah. I'm always barefoot and I'm always in sweats, and I would definitely meet you down at the pub anytime, any day. And yeah, I'm so easy. And I can't tell you, like, I was going back and forth between Australia and the UK, filming The Voice in both places for like 3.5 months. And I can't tell you how excited I was for hair and makeup people not to touch me. I had so much hair and makeup done, and I was like, I'm so over like getting dressed up. It felt so nice to just go back home and put on sweats and like not do anything for days. It was so good.
Because we've been talking this morning, and we spoke to some people that listen to our show about the fact that we've now stepped firmly into our elasticated pant era, and we have no time for buttons and flies. No time.
I love you for that. I mean, and truthfully, like I don't wear heels on stage anymore. I usually go barefoot or I wear like a low boot. And I wore heels on the Voice, and literally about an hour into every show, my shoes come off.
I do feel sorry for you today because we were seeing you on screen before. We had some technical difficulties, but you looked amazing, right? You've done up. You look beautiful,
stunning.
But now it's like a waste because we're not. You could be in your.
She's doing other interviews, not just us, Sean.
No, she's just for us, surely.
Yeah, for sure. I'm ready to get in my sweats. It's getting toward nighttime here, and that's exactly what I'm doing after this.
Okay. Now, LeAnn, we believe everything we see on TV, so I choose to believe that when you got the call to be on this show, you were riding a horse.
Of course.
How often do you go horse riding?
You know what? I only do it a couple times a year. I grew up riding horses, and we go to Montana with my family, and I do a couple times a year. And when we're there, we stay at this ranch, and we ride horses while we're there. But we live.
Sorry, LeAnn, was it Yellowstone? I said.
Oh, Sean, you've offended her with it. Why do you always bring up Yellowstone?
God, because she's got a problem with Kevin Costner.
A lot of people don't relate to the Duttons. And that is a hot issue.
No, it's not that they don't relate. They're very offended.
Well, there's only one big ranch in Montana.
What did I tell you, Sean?
No,
always ask yourself the question, what would Beth Dutton do? And she wouldn't have done that. God,
I'm The Voice, everybody.
LeAnn's not coming back.
7:30 Monday night.
It's not coming
On Channel 7 and 7 Plus. Sean, why would you do that?
You know why? She's probably been branded by the Yellowstone thing, and she doesn't want to talk about it.
They're taking her to the train station.
Sean asked a really confronting question of LeAnn Rimes, and she hung up on him, but she felt bad about it, and she's called us back. LeAnn, hello.
Hi, LeAnn.
Hi, LeAnn.
No. Hi.
We're so sorry that Sean threw Yellowstone in your face.
Yeah.
Because we only know one ranch in Montana, and that's Yellowstone.
Yeah. So our question is, do you know
It's okay. I forgive you.
Do you know the Dutton family, being from Montana?
or riding in
Absolutely.
Montana?
They're also my neighbors. I ride a horse, and you just keep that little fantasy going of me riding a horse and guy calling, and then what you didn't see is the Duttons came over and we had coffee.
I knew it.
Yeah, that sounds great.
LeAnn, your brand, which you brand people with, is it just the L and the R backwards when you're branding
lazy
people?
L?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It is. Yes.
Hey, honestly, being from Montana, being from Montana, is Yellowstone, because we love it, being from Montana, is it a big show or not?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. I'm so sad it's not coming back. I was such a huge fan.
I know. I really am angry at Kevin Costner for that.
Me too.
I know that I'm only reading that he's the one to blame, but it's like I do feel, unless it's your fault, LeAnn, have you had something to do with that?
Yeah, absolutely. Just blame me. Don't blame Kevin.
And of course, we feel connected to that too because of the great Jackie Weaver.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Australia's
All right,
loyalty.
LeAnn Rimes, let us know from The Voice from this season in Australia. Have we found a global superstar?
I think that I have the person on my team. I was about to get that way. I think I have the person on my team. And I have to say, we have some incredible talent from Perth. So
thank you.
Just be on the lookout.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. We're invested.
Yeah. It's great to see how talented these people are, but then turning them actually into proper artists, that'll be the biggest challenge, I'd imagine.
Oh, yeah. It's interesting because it's hard. I think, it's so hard to break into this business, especially sometimes off of these shows. But I think there are some artists this year or this season that really have a shot, that are true artists. It's not just like, oh, I'm a great singer, but like they really have a point of view, and they're great writers and great vocalists. And so I definitely think I have one of those on my team that I'm really proud of.
Hey, LeAnn, would I be safe to say that you're one of the pioneers of bringing country music into the pop realm?
Yeah, I reckon. Good call.
Which has sort of, made it easier for Taylor Swift and stuff to transition. You would have been one of the first back then, wouldn't you have?
Yeah, I mean that whole crossover, time, I guess, in the early 90s was like myself and Shania, Faith Hill. We were kind of the first. I mean, and before that though, like you think of artists like Tanya Tucker who went and crossed over into pop. Like there were so many artists. There were so many artists that were Kenny Rogers was doing that back in the 70s.
Islands in the
and Dolly too, I suppose.
But even Patsy Cline was like putting, incredible string arrangements on songs and crossing over into pop. So it's been done, but I think the lines are a lot less, or they're a lot more blurred these days. And I think the early 90s was the beginning of that, where those lines really started to get blurred.
You were so young, weren't you? You were so young when you got your big break.
Yeah, I mean, I was 11 when I signed my record deal, and 13 when Blue came out. So yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah. We forget how
I'm like
you were a
grandma
child
by now at 42.
No, but that's what we see with LeAnn when we've seen the Olympics just finished, right?
Yes.
We see that with some of these young people who
the skateboarders, for example.
And it's a good lesson to parents out there to force their kids to do stuff at a young age. Really force them.
It's the best thing to do is to look at something that you didn't do as a kid and force it through your child's life so you can live through them. Is the most healthiest way, isn't it,
Wouldn't you agree?
Is that a good message, LeAnn?
Oh, that's completely healthy. Absolutely. This is such great advice.
Thank you.
There you go, parenting tips from LeAnn Rimes.
Look at your 11-year-olds today, parents, and go, come on.
Why haven't you got a recording contract?
Lift.
We have to say, mate, we are so stoked to have spoken to you, and also we are really thankful that you called us back, because we were going, she's not calling us back, it's LeAnn Rimes, and she called us back.
No. I feel so bad. I had to call you guys back.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so much. It's so great to talk to you all.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah,
You're
we're
so
looking
lovely.
forward to seeing you on The Voice on Monday night, Channel 7 and 7 Plus. We
Yes,
can see that.
everybody
7:30, of
tune
course.
in. You're going to love the show.
Oh, we gotta love
We
you.
will.
yes,
Thank
and
you,
everybody,
LeAnn.
Team LeAnn.
Team
Team
LeAnn!
Yeah, we're on board. We're making a T-shirt. Thanks, LeAnn.
Bye, honey.
I love it.
Nathan, Nat, and Shaun podcast.
We were talking about Sean's new pants the other day. A very exciting time for all of us. When one of us buy something new, we celebrate it.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've had new pants, and as you pointed out, Nate, they kind of tailored.
They're tapered.
Tapered.
They're
That's the
tapered.
word, that's the word.
Sean's still in his skinny leg era.
Yeah,
and he's loving
they're
it because of
cuffed
his
at the
calves.
ankle,
Sean
yeah.
loves to show people his calves. He always tells me. He said, my calves are my best feature.
I want it tied around my ass and the calf.
Yeah.
It's 2 spots.
Yeah.
There was a pair of pants that I was looking at, and I think I'll go back today, and you'll appreciate them. They have comfort fit on them.
Oh, sure.
So I think you get to that stage where you go, why would I be just tied down by the possibility of wearing a belt or buttons in particular?
Fashion's pain,
Buttons.
Sean.
You're not telling me anything new. I gave up buttons on pants a while back.
You did, didn't you?
I just have no time to do up a button.
You have all the time.
I do, but I just
Don't
like,
blame it on time, blame it on inclination.
But my thing is, it's just I don't know. There's something about it, about the neck, the waist of those pants, about that being it.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean?
It's a finite bit of space.
Yeah. There's something about that bit of area, and then that's
you don't
it.
want to be limited.
That's it.
So
That's it.
That's your only option.
Yeah, so I want to be. I want it to be. I want it to go down. I want it to go up.
Yeah.
And like literally, I don't want to feel shackled. So I now actively
stop
do
wearing
not
that
buy.
corset then.
I actively do not buy pants now that have buttons. Like if I'm going through my wardrobe and I think, oh, I'm going to wear this tonight, like sometimes I'm shocked. I'm taken back. I gasp. I go, oh, if it's got a button on there, because how did you get in? I've even got formal pants that are elasticated with a drawstring waist.
Yeah, you're the first I said, because you were always on Hallerstein Brothers.
Yeah.
I still get emails from those buggers.
I know, me too.
You got me to sign up. I've never bought anything.
I know. Upon reflection, it was trash. But I had so much of it. But every single one of my pants is elasticated.
Are you elastic pants?
I have a solid mix of both, because a lot of women's pants will be button and zip at the front, but then elastic at the waist.
Back.
Yeah,
Natalie,
at the back,
Natalie, I will tell you that is a hybrid, and I do have a couple of pairs of those pants as well. As long as there's just some room to move.
Do you know why? There's
hybrid.
a fashion reason why,
That's awesome.
and there's a reason why most jeans have spandex or elastane in them now, and it's because people buy online, and it's not in the company's best interest if they don't fit, because then you've got to go through the return process. So there is now a lot more elastic and elastane in garments, so that they fit a broader range of people.
The great thing about having elastic pants, and I found this with board shorts, just trying to get some earlier, right? So I've moved into that range where I'm not a 32 because it's too tight around me.
Yes, it's very hard to find a 33, so you're living in the 34 world.
And then I feel like when I've gone in for a swim, which last time we were in Bali and all that kind of stuff, come out and I feel like I've shat my pants because they're too big.
Yeah.
In that feeling when you shat your pants. I'm looking at Harry.
Stop saying it, Sean. Jesus.
You need elastic volleys to get you through.
We want to know, and this
Have you given up as well?
No, it's not. Who's transitioned into the era of elastic pants?
Or perhaps you're resisting it, like you're tempted, but you're not there yet.
Buttons only for me.
Those people are boring to talk to. I want to hear the people that are succumbed to the drawstring waist.
Is it succumbing or giving up?
I think we're going to say succumbing.
It's a fine line, isn't
We're going to say succumbing. Have you given up buttons on pants and flies on pants?
Are you in your elastic era, is what we're asking.
We're going to celebrate you. Actually, to be honest, it'd be interesting to know your age too.
Okay.
Because I wonder if it's an age thing.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm sure the youth have got no time for buttons. They're doing TikTok videos.
Hey, we have to ask you, are you in your elastic era?
Natalie, I can see the button.
Well, when I'm at work, but as soon as I get home, I'll chuck on an
What do you
elastic
mean when
pant.
you're at work?
What do you mean?
That's all I wear.
Well, I try to dress up a
for
little
an
bit
entire
for
year.
work.
I wore tracksuit pants.
Yeah, you did.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're saying it's okay if I rock up in a tracksuit pant?
Oh, yeah, and your buddy slippers.
Are you joking? You right now
My
with your
Rover
button
slippers, maybe?
right now you're intimidating Sean and I.
I'm too dressed up.
We're cowering in the
With
corner.
your business attire.
All right,
Sweet
business
challenge
jeans
accepted.
on.
I feel like we're on the Celebrity Apprentice.
Anthony's in Ellenbrook. Anthony, are you entering your elastic era?
Yeah, it's just whatever patience nowadays and the time. I don't want to do that big breath in where you have to breathe in to undo the button.
Yes.
And now that I'm wearing an extra medium pants,
Tough to find those on the rack too,
Yeah.
Anthony.
no.
Frustrating.
Talk to me about, how many, buttoned up trousers do we have now?
Oh, now they've overtaken. Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so it's more elasticated now than buttons.
It is, and I think my wife she gave up as well.
Yeah.
Well, I can't even conceive about a belt. You know what I mean? What am I wrapping leather around and buckling it up for? That is so
Tightening it up, 'cause that's what it is.
And yes, Sean, tightening it up.
Is it because it's a too ready of a indicator of whether you've gained or lost weight?
No, my belt's always
we have to change the hole.
My belt's always sort of just been on the same hole, but I just resent having to put a choker around my waist.
So much hardship in your life,
absolutely.
isn't there?
So much hardship.
Thank you, Anthony. Jess
Thanks,
is in
Ann.
Midland. Hello.
Hello, how you going?
Hi, Jess.
Are you in your elastic era too?
100%.
When did
So
it,
much more comfort.
what age did it happen, Jess?
So I reckon it was just after I had kids, so about 36.
That's same for me.
It's all about the comfort, really.
Yeah.
So do you work full time?
Yes, yeah.
What do you wear to work?
Elasticated black pants.
There's a great women's range, isn't there? There's some
Oh, yeah.
real stylish
There
stuff
is.
with the elastic at the
Okay,
back.
so you're going out for dinner tonight for a bit of a date with your sweetie. What are you going to wear?
My elasticated black pants or jeans.
Or elasticated jeans.
Can I tell you right now, and anyone that knows elasticated pants knows this, if you ever pull on a pair of elasticated pants and they don't fit, that is an issue.
Yeah. It's not
That
good.
is
Exactly.
a
And
problem.
you can eat, and it doesn't matter what you eat. 'Cause you
No.
don't have to undo that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about these other idiots doing up flies? Fastening buttons.
I know. They're not living.
Oh, those suit buttons? It's got the button and it's got another button inside. It's like, why
Yeah.
where do you think these pants are going? Why do I need to be double
They're
buttoned?
not gonna slip off.
But when does pants just fly off you and need to be extra harnessed to your body?
Sean? Thanks, Jess. Sarah's in Watergrove. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi,
Sarah, talk to us about the joy of elastic.
I don't think I'll look at elastic pants ever the same.
Do you love them?
No, I do not. No, I was trying to take my daughter's elasticated pants off her ankle, stuck around her ankle,
Yeah.
and she's tugged and kneed me in the face, and I've now got a fractured nose.
Elastic pants broke your
Sarah.
nose.
So
Sarah.
they can hurt people.
And you know what? If there was a button there, you would have taken an eye out. Tell you that right now. So so you've been hurt by elastic
I've been
pants.
Yes, very hurt.
I'm so sorry. That's,
Yeah.
that's a
Oh, look, it's pretty funny.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
tell that to a broken nose. Sean only got his playing football.
No,
Elastic didn't
easy.
do that to him.
Nah, not at all.
Oh, thank you, Sarah.
Hey, Danny
Sarah.
Green's having to listen to
Yes.
us at the moment
Yes.
because he used
Morning,
to wear
Danny.
a belt, but he said no need anymore because the kid's too old. Because the old school thing would wear a belt because you'd hit your kids across the arse, like we used to do.
I got hit by so many belts.
Did you?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
dad
You
would
would
do
have
that.
deserved it, though.
Oh yeah, but we would be hit with anything, brooms,
Yeah.
anything that is around that could be
after
used
you
as a
broke-
weapon.
After your mum tried to hit you and broke her finger,
Yes.
she had to use weapons.
Yeah, weaponry.
For her own safety.
I know my Auntie Coralie thing, I've mentioned this before, but her thing was, she'd get the feather duster, and that would scare the life out of us. And I think back to it, what is a
Yeah.
feather duster going to
That's
do?
the softest thing ever.
Yeah, we had
it's a love
everything
tap.
thrown at us, like a full loaf of bread thrown at your head, all of it. They would look at anything. If they angered you, they'd look at anything. They didn't even register whether it was dangerous or not. They pick it up and throw it.
Can you imagine him as a child, though? Like, it would have been warranted.
Oh,
right?
it's
yeah.
lovely.
Oh, it sounds it. Morning,
Thank
Danny.
you to everybody that
Hi,
called.
Danny.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.